They are lying. They are lying. And although you all don't like calling people liars, people that lie are liars. And they are lying. I want you to share this post. If you're in Alachua County, I want you to share this post. If you are in Alachua County, I want you to share this post. And this is why. There are some, like when we deal with people like Trump, I mean, they liars, the folk that run with him, they liars. But sometimes when you deal with local politics and it's people that you know and people that and I don't know them because I just came back here to pastor. But when I see people around here, they play buddy and cozy up to people that vote in the state senate and state house of representatives. They cozy up to people that vote against their interest, and it's a little local thing. But at some point, you're gonna have to call a spade a spade. And these folk are liars. Now, in Alachua County, well, let me explain something to you. So what made me come and do this right here is because I looked in my church on the table, and normally before we put anything out, and if you remember my church and you put this out, your pastor's not upset with you because they lied to you. You fell for it. They lied to you. And but remember, always come and clear it through me first. But somebody put these things right here out on the table, a stack of these things right here, and they say equitable Alachua County for you. Vote yes on the single member district. And they got all these black faces on the black back. They got all these black faces. They are lying. Black folk ain't got nothing to do with this. They are lying. You vote no on that issue. But what they did, single member district, when you think about single member districts, when you have the type of minority representation to where there's no way in the world that a minority can get elected, and sometimes it's valuable to do single member districts. And so if there's an area of town where the bulk of the minorities live, at least in that area, you can have representation. Well, pretty much with everything that benefits us and that we try to do to try to get a some type of equity in the game, you got liars and you got devils that that always come up with ways to use what you're trying to use for good, and they use it against you, and for themselves. They're devils. They're liars, and and so I think back in the 80s or something like that, the NAACP and a few politicians were fighting for single member districts because minority numbers are so low, and then these people went back and got some quotes from like the 80s or somewhere. I can't remember where they came from. This issue right here about single member districts, this ain't got nothing to do with black folk. This right here is some other folks, specifically Republicans, that they just can't dominate Alachua County like they do the rest of North Florida. And so they get with their representatives Chuck Clemens and Steve Perry, and they get with they go and they get this referendum put on the ballot. And I mean, instead of running on their own two legs, they lie. They lie and put these kind of flyers out there telling the NAACP support. I was at the NAACP banquet last night, and they're going through trying to show everybody this ain't got nothing to do with us. They running ads saying that the NAACP and other black leaders here in town, they lying, y'all. And you're going to have to call a spade a spade. They are lying, so that means that they are liars. And those that are connected to them. I know y'all love Chuck Clemens and Steve Perry, and then some of y'all local people. I know y'all love them because they throw some dollars at you every now and then. But they're liars. And if you play with a poisonous snake, you're going to get bit. They're liars. When you see these kind of flyer churches, if they got this stuff, they lying. This ain't got nothing to do with us. This they stuff. This they stuff. They're liars. And I need you to share this post. They're liars. Vote no on the referendum dealing with single member district in Alachua County. Vote no. They're liars. And because they lie, vote no on everything that's connected to them. They're liars. Bless you and have a good day. Share this post, please.